A day of celebration for Donald Trump's supporters has another impact on his critics. For them, the inauguration brings stress. Stress soars, unsurprisingly, among Americans who preferred Hillary Clinton for the presidency. 65% of them in this ABC News, Washington Post poll say Trump's election has increased their stress above its usual level. 39% report a great deal more stress. Among Trump supporters, by contrast, a mere 4% report extra stress caused by his attaining the presidency. To the contrary, 31% in this group say the opposite, that Trump's election has decreased their usual stress. Very conservative Americans are similarly likely to report stress reduction as a result of Trump's election. 34% do so, as do 25% of Republicans in this poll, produced for ABC by Langer Research Associates. Overall, 35% of Americans report additional stress related to the election, 12% report less stress, and 52% say it hasn't caused any change from their usual stress levels. Additional stress stemming from Trump's election is up in some groups far more than it's down in others. It reaches 62% among Democrats, 58% among liberals, and, putting them together, 73% among liberal Democrats. 44% in this group report a great deal of extra stress. Stress also is notably high among Hispanics, 54% of whom report extra stress from Trump's election, compared with 38% of blacks and 29% of whites. It's 54% among urban women versus 18% among rural men. And there's a similar division among two key groups in the November election. 50% of college-educated white women report extra stress from Trump's election. Just 16% of non-college white men say the same. There's a substantial gap between women. 41% report extra stress as a result of Trump's election, and men, 28%, overall. That could reflect the gender gap in election preferences, or greater willingness among women to report stress. Regardless, stress itself isn't a blank negative. While it's linked to health and emotional problems, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control notes, sometimes stress can be good. It can help you develop skills needed to manage potentially threatening situations. This ABC News, Washington Post poll was conducted by landline and cellular telephone January 12 to 15, 2017, in English and Spanish, among a random national sample of 1,005 adults. Results have a margin of sampling error of 3.5 points, including the design effect. The survey was produced for ABC News by Langer Research Associates of New York, New York, with sampling, data collection and tabulation by Abtes RBI of New York, New York. See details on the survey's methodology here.